President Trump continuing to tout his new executive order trying to take control of the permitting process. But Governor Gavin Newsom and local leaders say that won't speed up rebuilding and are pushing instead for the federal government to release disaster aid. We begin tonight with Chase Beach live in the Palisades. Good evening, Chase.
Good evening, Giselle. As you've referenced, it was a jam-packed news day up here in the Pacific Palisades with those top Trump officials here criticizing what they describe as a very slow rebuilding process, but also saying they had productive conversations with local leadership. On Wednesday, the Pacific Palisades once again at the center of both national and local debate and scrutiny. Top administrators from the federal government, Kelly Loeffler of the Small Business Administration and Lee Zeldin of the Environmental Protection Agency, speaking with locals about how they can streamline rebuilding.
We wanted to give people confidence that they could get the funding, the permitting, and start building.
Zeldin saying he had a very productive meeting with Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass.
The meeting this morning with Karen Bass was one that was candid, and it was nothing but productive. And we were getting into the weeds.
This despite recent outrage from both Bass and California Governor Gavin Newsom over President Donald Trump's latest executive order that the president has said will allow wildfire survivors to bypass local permitting delays and immediately begin rebuilding. Newsom calling the order illegal.
And now he has a new executive order that goes in effect when we don't know. Is it legal? Almost assuredly not. That does something, but no, he hasn't coordinated or connected with anyone.
It's this back and forth that's left Palisades residents like John Brown frustrated. John lost his home in the Palisades Fire and has been able to receive a loan from the Small Business Administration. He says he and his neighbors are grateful for support from any level of government, but would prefer it all without the politics.
We just want the help. We don't want politics to play into it, but that's not really being realistic about the way the world works, right? So I think that is very frustrating that that's going to automatically be a part of the conversation.
The federal visit to the Palisades took place as another controversy was unfolding, with the Los Angeles Times releasing a new report alleging that LA Mayor Karen Bass had directed the LA Fire Department to downplay city failures in the Palisades Fire in an after-action report. The Times claiming this was in order to shield the city from legal liability. The mayor vehemently denouncing the reporting, her office writing, "There is absolutely no reason why she would request those details be altered or erased when she herself has been critical of the response to the fire, full stop." She has said this for months. John says the past 13 months since the fire have eroded his trust in government's ability to make life easier for people who've lost everything.
It's been put on the community members, the residents who are grieving and experiencing all this, to sort of figure it out in many ways. It just seems like that's unfair. We've elected people to look out for us.
Instead, he says it's Palisades locals looking out for one another. Giselle, one area that really seems to have clarity on both the Democratic and Republican side is frustration with insurance companies. We've heard that throughout the day today about real frustrations about the insurance payouts or lack thereof for some people up here in the Palisades, with Zeldin of the EPA saying, quote, "For any of those insurance companies anywhere that are screwing over these local families and denying them an opportunity to be able to rebuild their home, you obviously have the full attention of all of us." So really strong words there from the EPA administrator about insurance companies and their role in all of this rebuilding as well.
Yeah, frustration all around. I do want to ask you about this report by the Times, Chase. Pretty inflammatory against the mayor. How could this impact her reelection campaign?
Well, Giselle, I think it depends where we are talking about. Up here in the Pacific Palisades, of course, there's already quite a bit of frustration and negativity that has been put towards Mayor Karen Bass. As you drive up here, people have posted signs that are asking the mayor to resign, calling on the mayor to resign. So in this community, this reporting absolutely does her no favors. But again, I think it's very important to say, as we've just said in that report, that the mayor vehemently denies that this reporting is accurate. So I think over the next few days, hopefully we'll have a little bit more information, maybe both from the Times and from the mayor's office, about the fallout from all of this.
All right, and I know you'll stay on top of this for us. Chase Beach reporting in the Palisades. Thank you very much. All right, there's a lot more ahead this Wednesday.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Let Spectrum News be your resource for balanced, in-depth political coverage. And click the subscribe button here. You can also download our app and watch us on TV to learn more about the candidates, where they stand on the issues, and more. We'll see you then.